the other day, Asmongold released some video where he was like, it was barely even a point. He wasn't even making a point. He was watching another video and he was like whining about how SJWs. He didn't even say SJWs. It wasn't like he wasn't even making a point really. It was weird. Like normally when we watch videos like this, they're from propagandists who have very like trained, canned talking points on everything they have to say. But he was just kind of waffling. He was yapping for real. Yeah, he was waffling. MF was yapping, and but it was whining about Japanese localization, and it was a stupid video. But anyway, I responded to it, and it was good content for me at least. So my response was like 50 minutes, and Asmongold clips, which is just like really tiny clips, like some of these are like a minute long. It's not a main channel video. Put out far leftist YouTuber attacks Asmon. See? People say I'm a liberal, but here it is, far leftist. What do you want? You know? That's me. The video was so bad, it's literally edited to make you seem as bad faith as possible. Oh, is this... Oh, so it's literally just like a clip show. Oh, and the last minute of it is the whole, he's a pedophile thing. Is that Ren Desu? Ren says Desu?
He thinks everyone's a Nazi.
Pipa responds to Vosh calling her a Nazi. Oh, this was the VTuber thing. Yes! It's the instant follow-up every time. Okay, wait, so that means there's literally like nothing to engage with here, right? If Asmongold literally didn't in any way engage with what I said, and it was just like then there's nothing here, right? What's the first minute or so then? Is there anything in the first minute? Is it just like clips of me saying mean things about Asmon?
Asmongold says depressed.
By the way, I don't think I was that mean to Asmongold, by the way. Like, Asmongold makes himself a very open target for a lot of criticism by virtue of being a weird dumbass. I didn't call him a Nazi. Vosh attacks Asmongold, says he's... Okay, in this Reddit post, why is Vosh in apostrophes? Asmongold isn't his real name. Why? How, like, what does this mean? It's not even in quotation marks. You properly use quotation marks over here. Why am I in the so-called Vosh? You know, the artist formerly known as Vosh. I don't know what it means. Confusing. Is Asmongold his real name?
With piss jars piling up in his streaming room. Why do people keep attacking Asmon's appearance, lifestyle, and calling him an incel? Oh, well, here's the thing. You've got to...
Wait, is he just responding to the Reddit? Aw, man, this is such a nothing. That's a shame. I gotta say, though, pretty proud that even, like... Oh, you have to see the thumbnail on this. Hold on. Look at that thumbnail. Isn't that a work of art right there? Look at that. What is this? Asmongold gets friend-zoned. Pal World devs troll all critics. Taylor Swift AI porn floods social media. Dare I inquire as to what position Asmongold has on that subject? Is this not safe for work? Probably not. He streams on Twitch.
The White House have responded to the AI of Taylor Swift. Oh yeah, I guess I could probably talk about that for a couple of minutes.
How concerned is the White House about the misuse of this kind of technology?
So I'm glad you asked that question because it is alarming. We know that lax enforcement disproportionately impacts women, and they also impact girls, sadly, who are the overwhelming target.
Yeah, there's these kids that made AI deepfakes of some 14-year-old girl, and she killed herself. I think this happened a few days ago. So this girl, 14, commits suicide after boys shared...
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, we might be working our way towards a real point, you know?
Fake nude photos of girls and called her friend group the Suicide Squad.
As I just stated, the president has taken action, whether it is a task force, whether it's the Department of Justice doing what it can with the
taking action, doing what it can. Nice try. I mean, deepfake porn is just a starting point. Countries will have used deepfake to cause geopolitical conflicts. Well, I've got a great example for you. We don't need to talk about a hypothetical. We have one right here. And so this is whenever Trump...
Okay, but this was good, though, because it was funny. See, the first thing you have to understand about politics is that if it's funny, it's okay. That's the number one rule, obviously. So this was funny, so it was okay. It's very funny.
got arrested after January 6th, and they tried to, bro, he tried to get away. He did, but like there were so many cops, bro, like they just got him. They got him, and now he's in jail. And well, people saw.
That's true. All of that is true. Okay, so I guess that one was fine. That's cool. The thing is about Asmongold, in addition to me not calling him a Nazi, I don't think he's like a he's not like a right-wing propagandist. You know what I mean? Like, he just kind of has these slumpy, poorly thought out, dumb right-wing talking points. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's like normie core, but I feel like there are probably people in his community who are like leaning on him, waiting for him to switch over and be like the ultimate arbiter of their political beliefs.
Keep in mind, people always love to insult the way that I look, and I just want to let you.
Whoa! I didn't insult the way Asmongold looks once. Wait, I didn't do that. Wait, did I do that? I don't think I did that. I don't think I did. I don't think I did that once. The main thing, I mean, obviously, he seems to be like depressive, and his room seems disgusting. I insulted his way of life. You said he was gross, not ugly. Okay, the bloody gums wall thing is gross. That's an objective fact. Like, yeah. Did you mention the blood wall? Chat mentioned the blood wall. I thought it was a joke. When Chat said he's like the kind of guy who would wipe blood from his gums off in the wall and leave it there, I thought that was just like a weird, like, just like, with like the joke was that it was a very specific thing. But then when I laughed about it, Chat was like, wait, no, Vosh, that's real. I was like, no, it's not. And then they sent me a picture and it's real, you know? And the rat thing too, these are objectively gross. I didn't make fun of his appearance though. I didn't call him a Nazi either. The main thing that him being weird and gross comments hedged on, I'm not getting into the rat thing, was that he kept making these weird statements about how, like, guys, in spite of the fact that Japanese localization has been more successful and more profitable than ever, actually it's all being ruined because these, like, weird SJWs who don't understand what people want are making them take the titties out of the video games that get localized into the West. And it's like, it's just weird for him to refer broadly to this, like, nebulous group of evil, you know, culture-ruining feminists being weird and out of touch when he himself is weird and out of touch. Also, can we talk about how good I look in this thumb right here? Hell yeah. Thank you, Tempest and Orion. Ruben and Artemy are battling over there. I think the Nazi thing was because he was using JQ-like logic for the SJW translators. I think it's funny that in the first 14 seconds of this video, Asmongold is like, yeah, man, that's what everyone does when they don't have a response to my arguments. They make fun of my appearance. And the last minute, probably more, of this video is just like, here's like 5 years of bad faith pedo accusations, you know? Like here, you know, let's go after this guy for not giving Asmon a fair rap. You know what I mean? Let's do what we're accusing him of doing to Asmon, but far worse, and actually do it rather than faking it. The editor that released the response video literally called you a pedo by showing the argument. There's no, guys, it's so tiring. It's been 5 years, you know, like there's no attention to be gotten from this anymore. Literally like 5 years of people have no response to what I have to say, so they're just like, hey, did you know that you once said that we have an inconsistent ethical principle when it comes to the exploitation of child labor in sweatshops, but not when it comes to their sexual exploitation? You know, immediate follow-through on that is, oh wow, I guess that like child sweatshops are bad or something. But you know, it doesn't matter. It's not like there's an authentic or genuine interest in challenging a point. That clip channel is run by a very conservative editor that always tries to make his channel political. Is this not even like an official clip channel? Like the ad revenue doesn't even get paid out to Asmongold? No, it says official. Okay, so it's just like this one editor doing his bit. Pow World is unstoppable. Okay, so yeah, I guess this. Oh man, you're right. He does disproportionately do political stuff. Racist TikToker comes after Asmon. How to destroy an entire franchise, and it's the everyone was complaining about how Batman died in a game entitled Batman Dies or something. The most Reddit of rage. Yeah, I can see that. So I guess the editor just has their own beef. The fact that like they included that weird lolicon VTuber person making horsecock jokes about me is incredibly funny though.
This Vosh checks out.
I mostly like the thumbnail. The last bit was the horsecock bit, right?
Pippa responds to Vaj calling her a Nazi.
Did you hear about what Vosh said about you? Yeah, I think he said I'm a Nazi.
That's interesting. He thinks everyone's a Nazi. That is true. I'm not really concerned if a horse fucker thinks I'm a Nazi, though. I don't really.
You gotta watch out for those horse. You know, they got the best opinions. They got the best opinions on whether or not somebody is a Nazi or not. You ever notice that all the people who get mad at me calling everyone a Nazi are themselves Nazis? Like it's a really funny like tendency, because you will see people on Twitter or whatever be like, yeah, they call everyone a Nazi, when the person saying that is explicitly a Nazi, which makes you think, you know, like, which really makes you wonder about where the political motivations from that come. Dude, look, you can literally see in the bar right here. Look at this shit, okay? This is, so presumably the editor for this channel looked up this video. 217,000 views, by the way. So my name really carries like a heavy current, like there's a lot of worth to my name, it seems, in this particular demographic of like lolicon pedo Nazis or whatever. But right here, okay? Pippa responds to Vosh calling her a Nazi, and over here with 100,000 and 103,000 views, oy vey Pippa. I wonder, really makes me wonder, is that like a community thing? Pipkin Pippa being unironically based for 30 minutes and 53 seconds. Pippa and Kirsch on censorship and the lolly debate. Just phenomenal community, you know? Pippa's not a Nazi. She's a libertarian with 60% Nazi audiences. Do you have any idea how many libertarians I've seen just eventually become Nazis? Do you have any clue? Do you have any idea? Oh, hello, Conyer. What's this?
What if I told you? If I told you that it's already like that? What if I told you that there's already a group of people running the world right now, and they have been for hundreds of years? They're even trying to reduce the world population to 1 billion, or so some conspiracy theorists say.
Shut it down, Pippa, no red pill.
What if I told you, K-Angel?
Oy vey, Pippa, oy vey, Pippers, oi, a group of people,
It's about who is left.
It's already too late.
Or Weiss, thank you for the 937. Thanks for the stream, Pips. Have my shekels. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the... I'm rubbing my hands. Thank you for the shekels.
Just a libertarian. Rubbing my hands, thank you for the shekels. Puts on a child voice, audience spams oy vey. Guys, every time this happens the exact same way, like it goes the exact same way every single time. Her community and her are full of Nazis. She doesn't care about the Nazi shit that much, probably. She just wants to make money off the fact that most Nazis are pedophiles. If you wanted to attract, like, think about it, guaranteed income source. Put on the voice of a child, have like a childlike VTuber avatar, appeal to Nazis. Perfect. Like market 101 shit, you know, right there. Perfect alignment. So yeah, anyway, for them to be sort of cited as an argument, I doubt he ever would, because I really don't get the impression that Asmongold is interested in any kind of direct engagement on the issue. But I would talk to him directly. It seems like otherwise it's literally just, you know, you can say any point on the stupid shit Asmongold has said, and the most engagement that would come from it would be like a 2-minute video of some far right dissident rightist. You know, perhaps the next one will cite like 2 or 3 lolicon pedophile Nazis accusing me of liking horsecock. Asmongold debated Destiny back in 2015, 2016 about Hillary. Yeah, but I doubt that's something he wants to keep doing, you know. Also, that was like a decade ago, you know. How much money is there in courting Nazis? So this is like the definition, all right, of a captured audience. Because one, Nazis tend to be very socially dysfunctional, and as they get more and more reliant on online outlets where it's acceptable for them to be the person they are, that kind of becomes their entire life. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not so much how many of them are there, it's that they're a very dedicated audience, and a lot of them are crazy and will donate like everything to you, you know? How many pedophile Nazis have to be sourced before it becomes credible? Yeah, it's like the 3/5 compromise, where actually, you know, a citation from a Nazi pedophile is worthwhile, but only like fractionally. So you can get 2 regular people or 6, 7 maybe pedophile Nazis, and you assemble a point of equal credibility. That's how it works, I assume. Anyway, I'd talk to Asmon directly. I don't even know what he would disagree with me on, really, because it would mostly be just me, like, asking him what he actually believes, you know? DM him? I'd DM him. I doubt he even goes over his own DMs. He's literally live right now. You guys vastly underestimate the difference in clout between him and I, you know? Like, oh, he's live, really? I have a disagreement with Hassan. Let me just, oh, he's live right now. Let me just go on there, you know? Except I have talked to Hassan before, and I have never talked to Asmongold before. Come on. Some of the people in the comments of the clip unironically think that if CP in games are bad, then murder in games should count as murder. That seems like a solid pedophile take, I'd say. And they think it's a known. So that's actually like their... Okay, well, you know. Made, quote, king of pedophile anime is so funny. There is literally a 6-year-old boy called Shota. His name is Shota, which is the term for, like, it's like lolly except for a young boy. And he is constantly, like, sexually aggressed upon by an immortal dragon with gigantic titties. That's Dragon Maid. That's not even the worst of it, by the way. There's multiple layers to the pedophilia. There's that character that's like the child-coded lolly, but her tits are the size of her whole body. And then there's that one dragon girl called Kana that is like a kid, but gets like heavily sexualized. It gets worse. Yeah, I remember one episode having like a 3-minute segment of 2 little girls playing, like getting increasingly flustered and out of breath as they play like, what's that game where there's a mat? Twister. Yeah, it was like genuinely like this. It's actually a testament, I think, to how much farther along the discourse on anime and Japanese localization has gotten in the past couple of years. Because I genuinely think that if Dragon Maid released today, it would get way more criticism because the market has opened up a lot in the past like 5 years, you know. Whereas back then, like you can watch like unambiguously pedo shit, and it just gets like memeified, or people are just like, you know, oh wow, that's weird. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I'm okay with cultural imperialism if it means the Japanese have to do less pedophilia. I'm okay with that, actually. I think that's okay. It's not even subtext, it's just explicitly pedo. Yeah, it's not subtext in Dragon Maid at all, you know? Not even a little bit. Well, anyway, I'd talk to Asmon, but I doubt he's interested. But I would if he ever was. Made in Abyss is also bad with this. I've never seen Made in Abyss or read it. I see people debate about it, like, all the time, you know? I don't know anything about it, except for the fact that people are always arguing about it. You know, it's a good new anime, Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi! Have you heard of Dungeon Meshi? Good anime. Good anime. No pedophilia. Good anime. Dungeon Meshi. Cute girls. No pedophilia. Dungeon Meshi. Learn to cook. Dungeon Meshi. There you go. That's what I'm closing on. It's sort of mad, but it's not weird. It's objectively not mad. You'll get banned if you repeat a bad opinion like that again. Thank you. It's peak mid, you say. Having an icon next to your name, Hersbird, will not prevent you from getting banned. It's very good. Thank you. Thank you. They're a moderator, lol. Ah, so that's what that icon means. I see. I gotta say that my name must carry a lot of weight for that conservative clip editor guy to have put together a video to put out on his clip channel when Asmongold didn't even like say anything or respond to it, you know? It seems like the other clips on that channel are probably actually clips of Asmongold doing stuff, but in this case it seemed to have mostly been a clip of me, which I don't know how that makes any sense unless you already have an opinion on me, you know? By the way, the editor barely edits his videos. It's obvious he got really emotional over you and spent the whole day editing and seething. The end of the video was unhinged. Well, I saw the horsecock bit, yeah.